Pat McGuinness National Housing Party, just outside the Royal Free Hospital in Camden, and that's the main entrance. Sorry, UCH Hospital. And people from this area will know that hospital. It's just by Tottenham Court Road, Warren Street. And Camden was officially made a refugee borough of sanctuary in 2023, even though we had 30,000 people on the waiting list. And you know, things are not looking good, ladies and gentlemen. We got tent cities springing up all over the place, and we basically have turned into a refugee camp. And you know, this is just the fault of the Labour Party and the Tory Party, just inviting in the world's refugees, immigrants into the country. And you know, that's also made a lot of British people homeless. I mean, look at the state of this here. I mean, this is really bad. And we need to do something about this. Our country is literally falling apart. We've got an open door at Dover because of the United Nations Refugee Convention. And you know, we've got the Labour Party in power. Are they deliberately crashing the economy? Keir Starmer is a known communist. They're all in the Fabian Society. Are they deliberately crashing the economy to then bring in a dictatorship digital ID system? So, National Housing Party, we're campaigning to stop accepting refugees. If we get elected on local councils, we'll be speaking up about that and saying we cannot take any more refugees into Camden. We've helped more than enough refugees. So you know, Camden is a refugee camp, and they deliberately done that knowing that there was 30,000 people on the waiting list waiting for housing, and 23,000 of those people are not even allowed to go on the waiting list. There's millions of people around the country not allowed to go on the waiting list, and they've just allowed 200,000 people to come in at Dover, and they will be prioritised for social housing. This is what's going on. When are people going to wake up? You know, people think reform is the answer. Reform are going to continue to accept 25,000+ refugees a year. Nigel Farage is openly saying it, that he wants to stop the boats coming across the channel and continue to accept refugees through the proper channels. He's on record saying this multiple times. So if he's going to be accepting refugees through the proper channels, those people who he's accepting and he's saying they are genuine refugees, if anyone comes from those same countries on the dinghies at Dover, what's he going to do with them? He's not going to deport them back to the country because he's just accepted a load of refugees from that country. The guy is a fraud, and no mainstream media, journalists are holding him to account on this. No one's asking him, how many refugees you're going to take in a year? You know, GB News should be telling him, we don't want to take any more refugees in. We've got 1 million waiting for council flats. There's no housing, we're trillions in debt. Who's going to pay for them? Who's going to put them up in their houses? Is Nigel Farage going to put them up in his house, in one of his big mansions? No, he's not. He's going to push it onto the working class like every other Prime Minister has done for the last 70 years. So, Pat McGuinness reporting at Warren Street, outside UCH Hospital. You know, there's a tent city growing, and there's one over there as well. I've just seen over there. We just walk over there. There's even more over here. I mean, this is unprecedented, guys. All the years I've lived in Camden, I've never seen this, and it's a telling sign of our country falling apart. So here's the one here, another one here, another little camp. And you've got all the people here, look like refugees there. What'd you say? Hello. Hello. Why are you here? Why are you here? Why are you here? Thank you. Yeah, so that's me, Pat McGuinness, reporting at Warren Street. They do look like Roma gypsies to me, and things are not looking good. Thanks for watching. Christ is King, Acts 17:26. Christ is King.